Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to the Hayseed night, where Adder is awaiting his trial.
Oh, lad, you sure stumbled into a handful.
Brother? Did he just say brother?
Oh, we're changing the topic? Brother indeed. Elbar here. Recognized. Sons of the late Lord Thumar of Askadath.
Say what? How come nobody told me I was punching Lord Snotty's now's brother? Pass me the noose. I'm gonna finish the job for him.
Leave that noose alone, lad. You might have just done him the greatest favor of his life.
What do you mean?
Well, Elbar may be older and wear his family name with pride, but lack of horns and all, typical. Once the retainers catch wind of what happened last night, well, the banished egomaniac may yet look like a reasonable choice compared. No offense, kid. I'd say I feel bad about Thumar's house, but.
You take that back this instant!
And you did? Tell me, Adder, when was the last time you visited his palace in Corbussuit? Ah, of course, but I sure hope you didn't, because that would have some ugly implications for a soldier. Come on, Adder. It's just you and me here.
That ain't none of your darn business, Eligrab.
That's okay. You're still
Okay. Right. There is this business with Aina before the trial begins. So yeah, Aina's here, and she's about to meet her sister, Eka.
You must be the one called Aina. Aina must not reach the deer.
You know, this wasn't exactly what I had in mind when I told my crew that I wanted our reunion to bowl you over. But don't hold it against me, sis. We're just...
We will now commence the trial of one Chanthurian refugee, Addison. Before we start, I'd like to remind you all to mind the pitchforks. Addison has been accused by Sir Elbar of Askadath's
mother, half-brother, son of a maid!
Ahem! The Imperial Edict of Estates and Privileges dictates that in an auspicious and entirely unexpected subversion of this law, however, Addison will be tried and judged instead unlicensed mendicancy, unlicensed smithery, unlicensed rivet peddling, and peeing on my leg that one time he was drunk. How do you plead against these charges, Addison?
I plead...
Innocent! Innocent!
Mr. Bard?
Oh, Hirab.
Oh, good gods, guard my toes! I didn't... Don't you dare worry me like that again, you dumbass!
Bard, I don't know what to say.
Yes, you can apologize all you want later. Who's that scraggly singing poodoo capering around with a hat stuck to his magnificent horns, Eargrab? I am no poodoo, my lord. Kindly ignore anything this lumbering psychopath may say about me, sir.
I'm only letting you stay with Adder if you promise to keep personal grudges.
So what has this hapless backwater haven of peace done to deserve a sentence as ostentatious as attempted magnacide?
Adder punched Sir Askadath's brother, Lord...
I need a second to review the case with the defendant. What were you thinking, you recalcitrant brute?
Nothing. I mean, I didn't do it just because I felt like it.
He began cutting in his robes, so...
She could eat knives for breakfast every day if she wanted, and I'd still stand up for her anyway.
Shh.
I go to bed thinking that you've finally gotten over your onanistic delusions.
I'm gonna show you what your insides look like if you don't shut your yapper this instant, Gyoff.
You dare threaten me?
Are you done over there?
Oh, I'm done with this golem humper, all right?
Great! Then let us proceed with the...
Ah, this is the barkeep.
Oh, 3. I saw it, sir.
Could you describe your relationship with the defendant?
Oh, it's nothing like that, sir. Till last night, that is.
Huh? Huh? Did you hear that, peasants? This stag is clearly out of his wits.
Elbar, wait until your turn to throw baseless accusations. Sooner'll try to recall, please.
Well, I didn't want to assume it would be something bad, but...
I couldn't get half of what he was saying either, but
Oh, there you go, making up tall tales again.
Resume your testimony at once, woman.
Sir, I can't believe I'm saying this, but...
A senile bartender and a ravenous street shrub gone mad?
Elbar, that's not how... Actually, never mind. Sooner'll was the only eyewitness, Burbeth is still knocked out, and Aina is thankfully...
Aina! The beast!
Wow, I knew she was crazy to hire me.
What sort of deluded nonsense is this?
you call this a defense?
Who in the name of the Hatsa is this boss of yours now?
The beast. Oh, the beast.
Sooner'll, please!
Illigrab, have you seen that beast of mine?
Yeah, the trial is kind of pure chaos. Everybody's got something to say.
Well, look what beast has decided to snake its screens out of its hole.
Put a padlock on that crap hole you call a mouth.
Try all you want to scare me with scatological threats, Furtok.
So happy that if I had eyes, I'd pull them out of my skull.
Can someone please tell me why in the name of Baitatse and all the gods both big and small are we letting a witch walk in like this?
This witch is the father of the absent eyewitness, so...
Didn't you just hear me, you earless squeaker?
Say what? Aina wouldn't skip a day of work if her life depended on it.
Calm down, you two! And then he decided to punch feudalism in the face while he was at it. Wherever she is, she's not here!
Not so fast, tumbleweed! How dare you take Aina to a watering hole without my permission?
Well, darn, patron. You better hurry up or I ain't gonna have no next time around.
What are you babbling about, you ragabash?
My boy Adderton would gladly accompany you on your deliria.
And that's it?
See, Ada? This is why I like hanging out with Brett.
So now you want me to look at him, huh?
This is what I get for trying to lighten up the mood.
Are you all trying to make a fool out of me? I swear by Baitat that...
What is he being accused of, anyway?
Punching a noble in the face and working for you, mostly.
What? Are you listening to yourself?
Finally, someone with a lick of sense.
You really think if I still had the power to make anyone do anything?
Oh, come on, old geezer.
I'm not saying there wasn't magic. I'd recognize the stench of a death if 1,000 leagues away.
Yeah, hello, Sepp.
Stop with your pretense, crone!
Sepp?
Who's this Sepp you speak of?
Princess is...
If you could eat all that envy, Gyoff, perhaps you would have a butt to sit on.
Whoa, hold up!
Unlike a certain orange parasite.
Big words for someone that looks like a deer sawn in half.
Funny you should mention size, badass!
Amp!
Oh, I knew this would happen.
So you're telling me that you, the whole...
I thought it had become obvious when he... Though, honestly, I shouldn't say accused. But so was he Guy, I'm afraid.
That's on him, not you, you sappy pine.
Don't feel bad, Illigrab.
This is why I ran away from home, you bunch of traitors.
Yeah, they have some issues to work through and they are working through them at Adder's trial here.
I was supposed to obtain answers in this trial, damn it!
Of course I am. This changes nothing between us, Sir.
That's the story her mother used to tell us anyway.
Remember when Thar would call us over to have dinner with the whole family?
Enough!
Me. That'd be me.
Yeah, I'm sure this bed swerver's seen her with far less than that.
Now, Red, let's not.
Adder is a proper southern deer and my best. And much less this one in particular.
Still water runs deep, you little truant.
Oh, come on, patron.
Speaking of better things to do,
Shut it, plant!
I'll be brief. She did.
I'm sorry. I did what?
Don't play dumb with me!
employee.
Not in my temple!
Conjure? As in spells? Forget the Sanfer! Cease these senseless accusations at once!
Weren't you the one who wanted to bring magic into this?
Red, I hope you realize you're making some very serious accusations.
You have the word of a Sephi!
I'm afraid we don't have any foreign exchange consultants around.
That much I can't do, old fern.
After much deliberation, the jury has decided that the brand seems to be, citing textually, a ham. You realize we can't condemn her with such a big error margin, correct?
You're telling me this clumsy scamp didn't even bother making a proper pattern? You idiots!
I'd sooner take a bath in the sewers than touch that flea bag.
Oh, yeah.
Touch that filthy dear Sep.
As you wish.
And I think this is where Adder gets inside Sep's head, maybe?
You like what you see, ma'am?
I'm afraid you're too tall for my taste. Think! Think of something!
Uh-huh. What was that?
Oh.
I said that her hands seem to match. We can't forget, however, that a known Sephi is accusing her of
I told you he looked desperate.
I will only ask this once.
Well,
You're asking.
No, Adder. All I'm asking you right now.
All right. Thinking with my mouth shut. Hold up! Why are you leaving the excuses to me?
haven't you been paying attention?
You want to tell him the truth then?
That is not an option.
Miss Jussie.
Then don't lie. Just
And how am I supposed to do that?
this ain't no philosophical question.
Nothing.
That's a lie. Give me.
Well, we are. What are we?
So, what are we?
I'm a gazelle.
No. I mean, what are we? As in, what's going on here?
You're asking if I would be mad if you were to see someone else.
You're trying your darnest to avoid the question.
Excuse me.
Nah, I ain't buying that.
No, and to be honest,
Right.
is that some sort of attempt at an analogy?
Oh, no, ma'am, I do. I'm just saying.
Oh, I see. That's certainly not how I...
So, I'm your favorite, huh? Hold up. You mean they're...
Oh, don't be silly.
No, I refuse. No matter how you insist, I can't just choose one.
It doesn't work like that, Mom.
Why? Can't I?
It's not love. It's...
I need to have a word with Mr. Bun.
He also said that I don't need to worry about any...
You know what, Sep? You are my only daughter.
What does technically mean? That means I can technically keep my room?
No, dear.
But I don't want to go. I want to stay here with...
Holy horns! This is your room?
A mere fortune teller could never afford it, of course.
I ain't got a clue what you called me just now, but,
A test,
no friggin' chance, ma'am. But since you got far bigger creeps than yourself hollering down your window...
And of course, my little bribe had nothing to do with this decision.
Yeah, so now they're inside Sep's head, but I'm not sure If this is the thing that leads to the diary stuff, maybe.
Yep. I mean, no. Hey now! Don't think you can get cute with me just because you got me.
Oh, honey, come on. You can't.
He is no brother of mine.
What would Thar say if she.
She can't say anything anymore. Mom? Mom!
You didn't think I would let you catch me with my guard down twice, did you?
What's going on? Isn't this... This is new, isn't this? Adder bolted up, his mind in a daze and his face covered in sweat. He felt like a volcano had erupted from his heart, setting his whole skin ablaze from antlers to hooves. But that wasn't the most distressing part. Something was grabbing his shoulders, something far more powerful than himself, something bright enough to show through his shut eyelid. He had lived through this once before and came out scarred, but his body refused to learn. Once more, the temptation to look at something his mind wouldn't understand overwhelmed him. He didn't find an angry fireball watching over his limp body this time, however, but a familiar pair of cold blue eyes looking down on him.
Sep! You were fond just now, but also I was there for a while too.
You need to find a healthier outlet for those voyeuristic tendencies of yours, Adder.
I didn't catch a word of that.
Sep shoved her face so close that her horns touched Adder's.
If you keep peeping through every crack you find, someone's going to end up poking your eye out, you creep.
The strength of her grip intensified for a moment, before finally letting go, putting an end to the unnatural flush Adder felt all over his body. Both his skin and his thoughts began cooling down little by little as she walked away.
You calling me a creep? You? I hate to break it to you like this, ma'am, but I'm precisely the one that needs a lesson on keeping his hands to himself the most in this.
Yeah, I don't remember this. Adder finally took notice of the world around him, an endless mass of fine sand extending in all directions, shining bright against the blue sky above. No, wait, I do remember this, so maybe this isn't new. The dunes of Bazaksarati, yeah.
Where are we?
You are right here and right now.
Whoa, hold up!
Congratulations on your...
Powers of what?
No, Adder, this isn't a memory.
Say what?
Of course I can.
Ha! Nice try.
See?
You don't know what happened either?
I can only speculate as I try to piece together an explanation.
Bonding sure is a fancy way to call what you did to me.
The fact that you remember enough to be bitter proves that I did indeed manage to find a relatively harmless way to circumvent the curse.
Oh yeah, thanks for the tattoos and all the nights I spent hollering down your window without an answer.
Yes, making you grovel is definitely always a plus.
I ain't no coward, I was just scared.
Did you spend a whole moon ablaze? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go find the exit and get so you don't...
You do realize that the part about being locked up wasn't a lie, correct?
I found my way out of deeper pits.
Wait, really? You think you're going to be late inside a thought?
All I'm hearing is blah, 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 Adder's dumb and I...
Time is not an objective reality in the same way a rock or your ignorance would be. A good gaze reader knows how to look inwards as much as outwards. We could potentially have a whole eternity to spend together.
So, what'll happen to us outside?
We'll die one way or another. You look awfully somber for someone who is about to spend an eternity with the most beautiful girl on Dakna.
No! And even if it was, it wouldn't be right like this. You sure you want to spend an eternity with a buck like me?
Of course not.
No, ma'am! No one's settling down for Adderson just because they don't think they deserve bitter. There's got to be a way to get out of here and make it out alive.
How stubborn can you get, Adder?
You got a point there, or are you just itching to insult me?
Elbar wouldn't listen to a nobody like you if it—
A what?
A trial? What do you mean, a trial?
You said it yourself.
And why should I care about the townsfolk's opinion?
Do you really want to give them reasons to make a martyr out of a street shrub?
They really don't, do they?
Precisely.
Your genius never ceases to amaze me, Jasif. Munificent too!
Yeah, I do remember this. We are pretty close to getting access to Sep's diary.
I only encouraged your optimism because I found it amusing, Adder.
So what do you want me to do then?
I wasn't trying to help you, damn it. You don't owe me anything, Adder.
If you don't want me to stand up for you, then at least I'll stand up for myself. Just see, you're fine with this because everyone knows you got your head screwed on right. My neighbors will say, "Remember Adder?" And they'll go, "Darn right, ain't never seen a bigger dumbass in my life." And it's my fault, right? Your fault Shovel Hands was a soft-spoken boy.
You're really setting the bar high, aren't you? Hold that thought. Could you really be rambling as we speak?
I know that face.
That's a great stop.
I'm getting mixed messages here, ma'am.
And he won't. If you manage to get past Elbar's brashness and appeal to his sensibilities, you'll find that he's hiding a heart under his delicate ego.
Whoa there.
As if I had to.
Sob story's all you need? But that still begs the question, ma'am.
As I said, you don't need to worry about me.
Is that right?
Takes one to know one, I suppose.
What do you say we call this even for now?
Truce. Only until I can get you out of my mind, of course.
Would you kindly show me the way out then?
Could I even? What are you willing to do in exchange for my help?
Oh, darn it. Oh, what the hey, come on. Hey, Sep, I'm not that dumb. Sep, wait up!
My plan to get you out of here involves a bit of an abstract petition. At first, I thought it was fear.
You really thought I was planning to tell on you like that? But that don't mean you stop being you.
So I saw, now and then. Ever since that night, I keep recalling parts of my life that I thought long forgotten.
Yeah, I think... Is this where we get access to the diary? Maybe.
I lack the words to describe the change you've stirred within me, Adder. I need you to take advantage of my vulnerabilities to...
Let me get this straight.
I suppose that is one way to put it, yes.
I don't know, Your Majesty.
Don't mistake cooperation for forgiveness, Adder.
Look, I know I messed up. I'm just saying, ma'am.
As I was saying...
But why would you go and leave something so important in these shovel hands? You sure you want me seeing all those memories?
Introspection, Adder.
You forgot any self in there?
I can surmise where my issues lay. Besides, I firmly believe that in the time we've spent together...
So, I just gotta take a walk in the slums of your thoughts to... That it?
Yes, but it won't be nearly as simple as you're making it sound. You need to start treating your powers with the deference they deserve.
That's a mighty fine reason to be careful, no doubt.
This and that are two completely different things.
So abusing my powers all fine and good, long as I can make up a convincing excuse. Gotcha, Teach?
That's not...
You're just saying words I can't understand.
Stop being a pest and make your...
Inside your own head?
No, inside yours, duh.
All right, I'm going. Hold up. Where am I supposed to go exactly? Good evening, sir.
Oh yeah, it'll be a little while yet before we get the diary, I think. Yeah, he's just stumbling through different memories at first, but then he gets the diary, and then we get to go about it in like a more orderly fashion.
Right. Go. You don't care a whole lot for this place, do you? Alrighty then.
Oh, what's that silly little frown for, dear?
No, our servants have the decent. Is it too much to ask for a little privacy in my room?
Privacy?
I'm more than made up for it doing that stupid fortune teller sideshow you prepared.
What was it indeed? Oh, there you go. That's what I wanted to tell you. A fiery princess born among dunes and ruins. We know not her true name.
No. Oh no. You didn't just say princess.
I did just say princess.
What? How?
Dear, I would never.
Prophet.
Powerful. Too much, perhaps.
Ah, yes.
Well, someone...
That wench told you, didn't she?
I was going to say that you...
Why? What would keep me...
Oh, I would. Believe me.
Not again, please.
You know when the other girls put on their fancy clothes?
Amazing.
I know!
So what are you going to do if I bring someone over again?
Ground me, she says. Look at you. You've grown so fast.
Okay.
Don't think I don't understand where you're coming from, dear. I need some profit to keep this whole place running.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't forget that you're one...
I think I may end this episode here, and we'll continue in the next one. See about getting that diary and getting out from inside Sep's head and continuing the story. I don't think there's like a whole lot of different things that, or like different choices that we can make until we get to the temple once again, and that'll be a while yet. So yeah, we'll continue from here next time and get Sep's diary and get as far towards getting into the temple as we can. For now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.